signing on. I want to thank you for watching this video. If you're watching it live, thank you for tuning in. If you're watching it after the fact, thank you as well. What this is going to be is a rundown of 4 brand new songs that have never been performed before. And at the end, you get an opportunity to kind of critique them, give your feedback on it. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a song. First, I'm going to kind of tell a little bit where it comes from, then play the song, and then play the next, and so forth. And then at the end, kind of sign off and give you guys a link to an area where you can basically provide feedback on all 4 songs. So, without further ado, I want to talk about the very first song. Actually, before I do that, I'd like to just explain a little bit about what Red Pill Songs is. So, for those of you who don't know, and that's pretty much everybody since this is the very first stream, this is what it's all about. Music used to be about truth, beauty, and human expression. But in the past number of years, we've seen the music industry slowly collapse into degeneracy and vulgarity. Most mainstream artists create music that shames men and degrades women. Popular music mocks virtue and truth while celebrating vice. And if you're anything like me, you've been waiting around to see, where is this pushback going to come from? Where is the response to all this crazy going to start? And so 2020 is going to be the year where we start creating that pushback. So if you're a person with 2 ears and you don't need any musical sensibilities, but just the ability to listen to music, you can be a part of this. If you can listen to these songs, provide your feedback, that's step 1. So there's a couple of values that I want to talk about. The Red Pill Songs values are that 1, all humans have intrinsic value that's granted by their creator. 2, art exists to inspire and point people towards the beauty, meaning, and purpose of humanity. Being truthful is more important than being liked, therefore speak the truth in love. Treat everyone like the individual they are, regardless of their group identity. When at all possible, be kind. When not possible, be efficient. So let's go to song number 1 right now. This is a song I wrote for my kids. Oh, my daughter, listen close to me. In this moment, you're as lovely as a girl can be. And you're gonna hear it from everyone you meet. 'Cause no one ever went broke selling vanity. And if you eat it, it will become your food. Till you crave it for every bare pursuit. But when you need it, you'll get the truth from me. That no one ever went broke selling vanity. On the road of great intentions, I'll sell you everything you're not. On this narrow road, remember, it's what you earn, not what you've got. You were born into youth and beauty, but no one ever went broke selling vanity. Watch your mother aging gracefully. There's no other I'm in love as a man can be. But when she's laughing, you see it instantly. Nobody ever went broke selling vanity. On the road of great intentions, they'll sell you everything you're not. On this narrow road, remember, it's what you earn, not what you got. You were born in youth and beauty, but no one ever went broke selling vanity. On this narrow road, remember, oh, it's what you were, not what you got. You were born in youth and beauty, but no one ever went broke selling vanity. And you fight for your grace and dignity, they'll slit your throat with flattery. Don't sell your soul out for vanity. So as a father of daughters, I'll be honest, the world says a lot to little girls and women in general, and a lot of it I think is absolute bullshit. For example, you're beautiful just the way you are. And I guess to a certain extent, women are born with natural beauty. However, the character that everybody needs to build, all human beings needs to work on and build, is not, like, women aren't excluded from that. They need to work on themselves. They need to improve. They need to go on a personal journey, just like all of us do. But we try to shield women from that reality. Hey, you know what? Things are not going to improve unless you do something about it. In fact, for women, the beauty's on this curve, right? As dudes, we kind of get, better looking as we age, right? There's an up curve, but for women, men age like fine wine. Women age like milk. And that's a harsh reality that is tough to say in 2019, but needs to be said. So that's kind of the message of that song. And vanity is like the one thing that women just cannot, you cannot blow too much smoke up women's butts, You can compliment them on their beauty and then just lap it up. And there's almost no end to it, right? Just like men, we have our own vices. We have our own things that we find really hard resisting. Women find it very hard to resist flattery and vanity in general. And I don't see that message coming through today in mainstream music, so that's why that song is that way. So that's song number 1. Would love to get your feedback on it later. There'll be a chance to do that. Let's go. Let's move on. Okay, this is a song. You're gonna have to imagine me. Hold on. You're gonna have to imagine me with a voluptuous 20-year-old's female's body and hair and look and face, because this is a female vocalist song that I'm trying to get a female vocalist to sing. So if you can imagine me as a chick singing this song, it will really help the experience. It shouldn't be too hard to do for your imagination. Song number 2. "19, hadn't seen a lot, fooling around and we both got caught." And he said, "Maybe we can do this. Maybe we can keep it." Easy enough for him to say, and he's still living in that town today. But I was getting out, leaving town after that summer. And no, I knew I could never see your face. Oh, 'cause if I did, I'd walk right out of that place. I thought that I was done, thought I'd close the door, and that the past was in the past, couldn't haunt me anymore. And I may have left Port Charlotte, but I can't shake my regret. So I'm begging for forgiveness from a child I've never met. 29 was when I felt it most. 10 years of letting no one close, 'cause I couldn't bear the thought of someone really knowing Found a guy and we settled down. Got a condo right downtown, and my mama started dropping by and dropping hints about a family. And no, I never told anybody. Oh, till 5 years passed and they started to worry. I thought that I was done, thought I'd close the door, and that the past was in the past, couldn't harm me anymore. And I may have left for Charlotte, but I can't shake my regret. So I'm begging for forgiveness from a child I've never met. And I'm alone, and I'm lying awake at night, think about what your life would have sounded like. Thought that I was done, thought I'd close the door, but the past was in the past, couldn't haunt me anymore. And I may have left for Charlotte, but I can't shake my regret. So I'm begging for forgiveness, I'm begging for. Don't know if you can hear me, or the things I've tried to say. Hear your heartbeat in the morning, and it's with me through the day. And I may have left for Charlotte, but I can't shake my regret. So I'm begging for forgiveness from a child I've never met. Alrighty, so that's song number 2. That's song number 2. And if you know any really great vocalists, I've asked currently about 10, 12 vocalists, and all pretty decent girls, like really great singers and really good people. They're all like, yeah, I like the song, but Dave, I can't sing that song. Otherwise people will find out that it's about what it's about, and they will never hire me to play in their band again. So it's been a struggle to find a vocalist for that song. So if you are a hot, you don't have to be hot. You can be butt ugly, but if you have a hot voice and you're semi-based, then reach out, redpillsongs@protonmail.com. Send me an email. We'll definitely pay you. It's gonna be great. That's song number 2.
August 24th, 2015. You made the promise, and I'll quote it here. No veteran will be forced to fight their own government for the support and compensation they have earned. Yet you are still currently in a legal battle with veterans regarding equal support and compensation to their peers. You have ISIL or ISIS members coming into a reintegration program. You did a backdoor deal with Omar Khadr with not even stepping into the courtroom. So again, my question is, what veterans were you talking about? Was it the ones that fought for the freedoms and values that you so proudly boast about, or was it the ones who fought against? Because honestly, Mr. Prime Minister, I was prepared to be injured in the line of duty when I joined the military. Nobody forced me to join the military. I was prepared to be killed in action. What I wasn't prepared for, Mr. Prime Minister, is Canada turning its back on me. So which veteran was it that you were talking about?
signed up on my 18th birthday, Delta Company in Nakane. Oh, I believed. I did 7 months in Afghanistan. I believed in my country and my fellow men. Yeah, yeah. And the patrol in the vineyard surrounding me, I felt the click of the IED. Yeah, yeah. The blast took my leg, but it missed my heart. I got airlifted to Kandahar. Yeah, yeah. I bled for the true, no strong and free. Took care of Canada, you cannot take care of me. Woke up in Alberta, was denied my claim, 'cause I got a job, I got myself to blame. Oh, oh, oh. What's happened to my brothers and sisters as well? We're locked and frozen in illegal hell, yeah, yeah. Oh, we ain't asking for a handout or the easy way, just respect we deserve and a rightful pay. Yeah. Ready to die for the true, not strong and free. Took care of you, then you turn your back on me. Mates are sleeping on the ground. Oh, Mars got a trip mall on the northwest side of town. If there's no Canuck values anymore, then what the hell was I fighting for? Ready to die for the true, not strong and free. Took care of Canada, well, Canada take care of me. Ready to die for the true, not strong and free. Took care of Canada, well, Canada take care of me. Hear the whispers in the barroom, hear the whispers in the pool hall, hear the whispers in the classroom, hear the whispers in the strip mall, hear the whispers in the barroom, hear the whispers in the pool hall, hear the whispers in the classroom, hear the whispers in the strip mall. Am I asking for too much? 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 So I don't know why I don't know why I blocked my video there for that. I swear that was live though. It definitely was live. Am I asking for too much? That was live. So that was song number 3, and so that clip went viral. The clip of the soldier talking to Trudeau, and I interviewed that guy to write that song, and really interesting guy, very much a hero, like a Canadian straight out hero, and What I did not know about the backstory of this, so he filled me in on like a lot of the backstory. We had like a 2-hour conversation, but anyways, the gist of it is that prior to the Afghanistan war, veterans used to be guaranteed a certain amount of money every month, and that was changed around the time of the Afghanistan war, and it changed from like, you know, a certain amount of money. It wasn't a ton of money, but it was like enough that you kind of get by monthly as a veteran. It changed to a lump sum. So Brock, who's the guy that called out Trudeau there, he got a lump sum. And that's what all the new veterans are getting. Even if you're injured, like he had basically his whole left leg was blown off, his whole right or left leg was blown off, and the other one was severely injured. And his fingers were like dangling off him, but they managed to sew that back on. But basically now it's a lump sum, way less money than you would have normally get over your lifetime. And also, if you think about it, you know, you're like a 19, 20, maybe 25-year-old kid, basically getting reintroduced to society. In a lot of cases, you're injured. You're trying to bring normalcy back. You've left your troop of dudes that you're like brothers with and sisters with, and you're given this lump sum of money, and you got to go and start your life. Like, it's probably the worst case scenario, because a lot of these people are depressed coming off the battlefield. A lot of people have PTSD. There's a lot of really bad things happening, and they just give them, here's lumps of money, and then get off the base and see you later. It's horrible. And one of the things Brock wanted to communicate is like, he wasn't like trying to be anti-Islam or anything like that in terms of when he talked about Omar Khadr getting that big settlement, but it is a national outrage that someone who was fighting against our troops got a bigger payout than someone who lost his leg defending and upholding freedom in the world. It's ridiculous. You know, whether or not you agree with the Afghanistan war, where I'm not sure where I'm at on it personally. I have mixed feelings about a lot of the wars in the world, but you would think that we would take care of our own in terms of people who have served for our military versus someone that, I guess Omar Khadr was a Canadian citizen, but it's kind of ridiculous and really a travesty of justice. So that's kind of what that song's about. I friggin' love that Brock guy. I think he's a hero. The guy's got balls the size of watermelons. Alrighty, so that's song number 3. Let's do the last final song. This is called, I'm not going to say what it's called, but this is not really that oomphy, but I want to send everybody to bed with a positive, uplifting song, kind of. There's an end message that's, I think, hopefully uplifting. My dad was on shift work, he'd get home late. He'd have whatever we had on a cellophane plate. He just had to heat it up, almost taste the same. All that was missing was the conversation and complaints. He was getting leftovers at the end of the day. I'm sure nobody even thought about a better way. He was getting the leftovers from the table he made. And if you wanted it different or missed us at all, you never heard him complain. He was getting the leftovers. I did the dishes, you put the kids to bed. There's still 100 things before you rest your head. Already tired, it's only 9:30, and nobody's gonna sleep if I say what's on my mind. I'm getting the leftovers at the end of the day. Turn the lights on, baby, I love you is what we say. I'm getting the leftovers, and you know I know I still need you like I needed you, but I can never tell you so. I'm sick of these leftovers. Grandma's been trying to learn to cook for one. Plates wrapped in cellophane, like she's saving for someone. She's sick of these leftovers at the end of the day. Whatever not used up in the moment gets thrown away. Sick of these leftovers, don't let a chance slip by. 'Cause there's one time that seeing you next time is gonna be a lie. To hell with these leftovers. Sick of these leftovers at the end of the day. Whatever not used up in the moment gets thrown away. Sick of these leftovers, don't let a chance slip by. 'Cause there's one time that seeing you next time is gonna be a lie. To hell with these leftovers. To hell with these leftovers. To hell with these leftovers. Alrighty, so that's pretty much tonight's show. Thank you very much for tuning in. For those of you tuned in live, I'm going to throw a few comments. Hold on, I'm going to get rid of these lyrics. Throw a few comments on JB Charlie. Good to see you, buddy. He says, hey, buddy, good to see you on here again. Yes, I have been away. I've been rocking some other businesses, and I have been prepping. Because I really feel like if you're going to say things in today's environment, if you're going to say things that are outside of the artistic boundaries that are currently being created on artists right now. In other words, if you're not borderline communist, if you're, even just in the middle somewhere, you kind of need FU money. That's kind of been the conclusion I've come to. So that's what I'm working on, building up the FU money in parallel with writing songs and hopefully getting your feedback and critique on these songs, because I've realized that it's going to take an army and it's going to take FU money. So I'm working on both those things at once. So if you want to help out, thanks for tuning in, JB. And then Jeff says, awesome. Good to see you, Jeff. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. I appreciate it. So yeah, if you guys want to help out, I need you. I want you. I need your help. The way to do that is go to www.redpillsongs.com, and there will be a link at the bottom that says, provide your feedback here. I've got a series of questions for each song. It goes like song 1, song 2, song 3, song 4. Easy peasy. I'm going to be doing the same thing tomorrow night, Tuesday at 9 o'clock, and Wednesday night, and Thursday night, and possibly Friday night. I'm just kind of dumping all the songs. I'm going to delete these live streams next week, so they're not going to be live for that much longer. They're going to be recorded for people that can't tune in tonight. And then after that, they're going away, and I'm going to try to take the best of the best and do something with that. Maybe create an EP is the goal. So once again, I really appreciate your support, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for everybody who expressed such a great interest in being part of the feedback compadre. There's like 12 of us right now, and it's going to grow. So you were here on day 1, and I really appreciate that so much. Looking forward to more of it, and we'll see you again tomorrow night at 9 o'clock p.m. if you can be here live. All the best.